Hey, what's up, everybody? This is DJ Mo D here from What Say Radio. Appreciate y'all tuning in, locking it in. Today is Tuesday, October 28th. We got 3 days left, a little less than 3 days left here in the month of October as we get ready for November. And what we're going to do in this video here is we're going to recap Week 8 in the NFL. Yep, let me say that again. Recapping Week 8 of the NFL. It is in the books, closed out last night by the Kansas City Chiefs and the Washington Commanders, but we'll get into that one later. In the meantime, in between time, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow. Share this video with all your sports friends out there that love to talk it up, chop it up about some football. So, without further delay, let's get right on to it. And we'll start with last Thursday when my Vikings played at the Chargers. And for that game, remember, if y'all remember right, I chose to go with my mind over my heart, and I actually did the right thing because the Los Angeles Chargers, man, they dominated. They, I mean, they just spanked my Vikings. It wasn't even a game, really. Carson Wentz looked bad. He looked horrible, as it turns out. He has to have shoulder surgery. He's had a bump shoulder that he's been playing with for the last probably 3 weeks, I'd say. Even overseas, he was in pain, and you could tell it. And so it has, reared its ugly head, and he is out for the season as having shoulder surgery. And I anticipate the return of J.J. McCarthy come here this weekend. And so, with that being said, I do, even though hate to get a W, I get a win there with the LA Chargers beating my squad, my team, the Vikings. Hey, we still shouting Skol though. What you say? All right, let's move on to the next game. Miami at Atlanta. I chose Atlanta, the home team. Remember, I told y'all they're Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, up and down team this season so far. Penix was out, Kirk Cousins stepped in, Drake London was out for Atlanta. Tua came in, looked strong, throwing the ball, delivered the ball, had a few touchdowns. And I get the L on this one because Miami spanked the Falcons at home 34 to 10. Those Dirty Birds, they go down 34 to 10. Again, the struggles continue for ATL. Thought they were going to have a great season, but they got to get things changed around here real quick. All right, moving on to the next game. It was the Jets, the New York Jets, Justin Fields at Cincinnati. Justin Fields had been criticized by the owner of the Jets, and Flacco came out strong, running in for a touchdown, throwing two touchdowns, and you thought the Bengals had this game under control. I blinked, I looked away, and next thing you know, the Jets somehow miraculously came back and pulled off the win. And so they get the win. I get the L here. So another L there. Man, we got to turn this around because I'm above 500 so far on the season. So we got to get some W's going here. All right. So Cleveland at New England. Man, I just feel bad. I feel bad for um, the end up there. Uh, in Cleveland. I'm trying to remember his name. I know his name. I'm just trying to remember. Miles Garrett. Miles Garrett. This is the second time this season he's had 5 sacks in one game. The guy is a monster. He's a beast. He's a defensive player of the year already in my mind. Like he just wrecks. He wrecks teams. But Cleveland has no offense to support all that defense that they have. They have the number one, the best defense in the league, but they don't have an offense to put points on the board to protect the defense and kind of give them a lead to work with. And so that was one of the reasons why I went with New England in this game. And true to form, New England comes out with the win. They got the W. It was 32-13. Wasn't even a game, even though again Myles Garrett dominated the game within the game. But sorry for the Cleveland Browns. Hopefully they can work on getting a offense next year. All right, moving on. We got the Giants at Philadelphia. I had running back Scatterbo, and oh man, I feel bad for the rookie. He basically tore his ankle, broke his ankle. He's out for the season. Um, Jackson Dart lost another, Malik Neighbors first, and now Scatterbo, his rookie running back. They look like they can put something together if they can get healthy, and I think the future is bright for the New York Giants, but it's just not their time. And Philadelphia Eagles get the win without AJ Brown, and so I get another W there. Moving on, Buffalo at Carolina. That was an easy pick 'em. Buffalo blew out the Panthers 40-9. Wasn't even a game. Easy pick. Easy pick there. Chicago at Baltimore. Another home game for the Ravens in which they needed that game. That was like a must-win situation for them. Chicago, Caleb Williams, he's been hot. He's been cold. They've been kind of trying to figure themselves out here, and the Baltimore Ravens do get the W. I want to check that score, give you the exact score, but they did get the win. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, no, 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 no. Hang with me, hang with me. I'm looking for that score. Where we at? Here we go. Ravens get the win 30-16, 30-16, y'all. And so that I get another W right there. Moving on, we got San Francisco at Houston. I chose San Francisco, the underachieving team, to come out and pull this game out. I just had a feeling they would do it. However, the Houston Texans had other ideas with that stingy defense. They get the win 26-16 over the Niners. So I take another L there. Get an L right there. Tampa Bay at New Orleans. I think that was an easy pick 'em for me. Buccaneers win 23-3 at New Orleans. New Orleans struggling to find themselves as well. Having a bad season. Baker Mayfield having an MVP type year, even though his receivers have been in and out as far as the injuries go. Baker Mayfield remains consistent. He's winning there in Tampa Bay, and so I get the W2 with Baker Mayfield. Moving on, we had Dallas at Denver. I thought this game would be a little bit closer than what it was, but it was not close. I had Denver winning, which they won, but they blew out Dallas Cowboys. I told you, I think Dallas Cowboys have one of the best offenses in the league, if not the best, with Dak, Ferguson at tight end, CeeDee Lamb back doing his thing on one end, George Pickens on the other side, and the running back Williams. I think they got one of the best offenses in the league, and I anticipated them scoring more points. But the Denver defense held them in check. Again, it was a 44-24 victory. And I get the W there as well. Indianapolis Colts, man, they beat the Tennessee Titans 38-14. Wasn't even a game. I get a W there. Danny Dimes Jones is looking good. Michael Pittman Jr. looking good. Warren, the tight end. JT looking good. Indianapolis Colts are the surprise team in the AFC, and I would say the NFL doing their thing. You see the owner, she's down there on the sideline with her clipboard. I don't know what she's writing, but Ursay's daughter, who is now the owner, inherited the team, is on the sidelines with the clipboard. I don't know what type of notes she's taking, if she has input with the coaches, if she micromanaging the coach or what. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, Indianapolis Colts are playing good regardless. So big ups to them. Moving on to the Sunday night game, it was Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers playing his old team, Pittsburgh, Green Bay coming in the building. I had Pittsburgh, the home team, pulling it out. However, Jordan Love had other ideas. He didn't want to talk to his mentor. He loves his mentor and Aaron Rodgers, but he did not speak leading up to the game. They exchanged briefly before the game and after the game, but the young gun wanted to stay focused for the game, and that's exactly what he did. Aaron Rodgers goes down to the Green Bay Packers, and that final score was 35-25. I take a L, another L there. And closing it out was Monday night, Washington at Kansas City, as we talked about in the beginning here. It wasn't a game at all. Washington Commanders quarterback was out. Mariota filled in. Wasn't an eventful, very eventful game. Matter of fact, the first half was horrible. But the Kansas City Chiefs come out and score like three touchdowns in the second half, and it's a 28-7 rout for the Kansas City Chiefs, who have been on a roll here lately. My homeboy and the team, they look like they're trying to get back in form. They got all the receivers, Rasheed Rice, Worthy, Travis Kelce, Juju Schma. I mean, they loaded at wide receiver when you think about it. They are, and they got Hollywood Brown. They are loaded at wide receiver. And so watch out for Kansas City, man. I mean, it sounds crazy to say that. We should always keep them on our radar. But they had a slow start then. They look very, very slow to start the season, but they're picking it up. My homeboy is warming up. And matter of fact, to me, he's playing as far as the regular season goes. Right now, he's playing the best I've seen him in a couple of years. So keep it up, my homeboy. I am pulling for you. And so that is our week 8 recap in the NFL. Let's go ahead and tally it up. Let's see how well we did, man. I hope I'm above 500. I hope you stayed above 500. Let's see. We'll count the W's first. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, 9 W's, 9 wins. How many L's? 1, 2, 3, 4. That was it. 4. Only 4 losses. 1, 2, 3, 4. I count 4 L's. So we had 13 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, 9 and 4. All right, that's hey, well above 500. 9 wins, 4 losses. How well did you guys pick them this last week? Make sure you put that in the comments. Let me know how well you did. What game did you enjoy the best in week 8? And as we get ready here for week 9 coming up here, Thursday night is the Ravens. They're back on tap. We'll see if Lamar Jackson makes it back. He was going to play, or everything looked good up to the weekend if they're playing in week 8. But Friday, Saturday, news came out that he may or may not play, and they made a decision not to play him, and so he got pulled. I'm thinking probably they were looking at the short week, didn't want him to play Sunday, then come back and play Thursday and possibly hurt that hamstring going forward for the rest of the year, because the important part of the year is the second half and making a playoff push. So I think it was a coordinated decision to hold him out, let that hamstring just heal for a couple of more days before they trot him out here this Thursday night against the Dolphins. I think that's what's going to happen. And so we'll see. We'll see. And I will be on air this Thursday afternoon to give my week 9 predictions. Won't you join me? I want to know what your predictions are, your picks and predictions for week 9, and we'll talk about it and discuss it, y'all. And so this is DJ Mo D from What You Say Radio. I appreciate y'all tuning in as always. Again, hit the like, subscribe, share this video with somebody, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace. What you say? Hey, what's up, everybody? This is DJ Mo D here from What You Say Radio. Appreciate y'all tuning in, locking it in. Today is Tuesday, October 28th. We got 3 days left, a little less than 3 days left here in the month of October as we get ready for November. And